Hi, I'm Paula Snow with eXp Realty, and I moved to the Pace area in 2005. And at the time we came to town to house hunt, we looked at all the areas. We looked at Pensacola, we looked at Cantonment, Gulf Breeze, Navarre, and then Pace ended up being the last area we looked at, which we fell in love with. So when we looked at our home, it was in Stonebrook, which is right off of Woodbine. It's the golf course community. And so we came up through Pensacola, went and looked at our house. We loved it, made an offer. We were staying at a hotel in Pensacola. And at the time we were living in Maryland, and we flew back home. And then when I got back home, I was left wondering, like, what does Pace even look like? Like, what is there to do there? Because we never drove through Pace. So other than Woodbine Road, and at the time there really wasn't much on Woodbine Road other than I think the Whataburger was there and maybe the couple gas stations. So I figured today I would give you a driving tour through Pace and kind of show you what's here, what to expect. If you're planning on moving to the area, then you kind of have an idea of what sort of shopping you can do here. So I feel like we can typically find most everything that we're looking for right here in Pace and Milton. And then sometimes we do go to the mall in Pensacola. There's Cordova Mall, or we might go out to a restaurant in Pensacola. But for the most part, I feel like there's enough options here for us that we can stay close to home. So let's go check out what's available in Pace. Okay, so for the purpose of getting our tour started, I wanted to give you some context and let you know where we're kind of driving around. So I am driving around, or I was driving around westbound on Highway 90. So starting from this point here with the red marker, going going westbound. So going over here to this spot, this is pretty much where Woodbine Road is at. So distance-wise, it's about a 4-mile radius. This is where most of the shops are going to be found. And I know on Google Maps it says 7 minutes. It might be a little bit more depending on traffic. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, so here we go. We've got Lowe's and Sonny's on the left here. And I put a note there that I'm driving westbound. There's IHOP there on the left. There's a U-Haul rental on the right. Pittman's Lumber, if you ever need building materials, you can get those right there at Pittman's on the right. If you take a right on this street right here at the light, this goes to Pea Ridge Elementary School, which is where my girls went. They love this school. Cajun Crab, Max Fit, Riviera Fitness over here on the right. There's a little antique shop here that we're passing right after the water tower there on the right. There's a discount tire center. There's a McDonald's on the right. And then you see Chick-fil-A on the left. They just renovated that Chick-fil-A. There's a bank right next to the Chick-fil-A. There's a dental office on the right. You see McDonald's on the right. This gas station usually has the best prices. So if you're in the area, stop here to fill. The prices are usually the best. Whataburger on the left here. And then hard to see, but behind Whataburger, if you make a left at this next light, is Walmart. There's Mugshots Burgers. The plaza on the right has the UPS store, has Smoothie King, has a wonderful herbal store, Pace Wellness Center. There's Walmart on the left. On the right, you've got a spot to get your oil change. On the right, you've got Office Depot, Dollar Tree. There's a tanning salon. There's a great nail shop and a Chinese restaurant. Ruby Tuesday on the left, Mattress Firm, Marco's Pizza on the left, where you pick up the pizzas, you take them home and cook them in your own oven. Let's see what else. Okay, so you can see Waffle House on the right there, and I'm about to take a left. Oh, and there's also a Panda Express there on the right. So we're going to take a left, and there's kind of a service road here that connects all of these shops. So it's hard to see them from the road. And if I were to just drive by without turning in, you wouldn't see them. So we've got the Ridge Cinema in Pace right next to the Walmart. They play all the newest, latest and greatest movies there. They have a small arcade as well. And we've got Walmart here. It is a super center Walmart. So it's one of the bigger ones. It's got absolutely everything. If you go to the very end on the right, there is an auto shop there where you can go get your oil changed, tire stuff. You can get that done inside there. Okay, so over in this plaza just down the street, we've got the Ulta Makeup, Navy Federal right there on the left, Dick's Sporting Goods, Michael's Craft Store. Oh, there's a nail shop right next to Dick's, the Nail Room, one of the best nail shops in the area. You have to have an appointment to go into that nail shop. You cannot just walk in. They don't take walk-ins. I forgot to mark this on the video, but you can see on the left, there's Home Depot right there. And so now coming into this plaza here, this one's closer to Highway 90. There's a Cactus Flower Cafe, great food. The Ava's Nails just opened up here. And there is also a brow shop opening in that other spot. Wild Honey just came to Pace. So we are so excited about Wild Honey because we absolutely love, love, love their frozen yogurt. We actually went there last night. And then 2 nights ago, we were also there. So we're a little bit addicted to Wild Honey, I would say. Then on the other side of the plaza here, there is Aspen Dental and Fishbein Orthodontics, which I got my braces done there a couple years ago. My girls both got their braces done there. And the cool thing about Fishbein is that they have different locations. So you can basically go into any of the spots when it's time for your appointment. Like there's one on 9 Mile. There's one on the other side of Pensacola. So they have a whole bunch of locations. So that makes it super easy and convenient. Okay, now we've got in this plaza, there's a Publix. There is, this is a newer store that just came a couple of years ago right here, the Bath and Body Works. And there's a PetSmart. So I go here to get my pet food. If you have a pet that needs training, let me just tell you that BB is an absolutely amazing trainer who works at this PetSmart. So like everybody in town knows about BB. I took our Labradoodle there when we got her as a puppy, and oh, that's Louie. You hear barking in the background. We've got Maurice's there, TJ Maxx. We love shopping at TJ Maxx. There's a shoe carnival and a Target here. And just so you know, there is a Starbucks inside of this Target. Okay, so we've got Publix on the right. So this is directly in front of Publix. So there is an eyeglass store here. What is that? America's Best contacts and eyeglasses. There's a Cuts by Us. Wasabi House is like, we've gone there for sushi. My daughter loves going here for sushi. We were there a couple weeks ago. We went on like a mommy-daughter date night. The Joint Chiropractor, I used to have a membership. Now my husband and my daughter still have their memberships here, where they go in and you get like 4 adjustments per month for a flat fee. There's a Sally Beauty Supply, GNC, and then a GameStop store here. Tight squeeze. I was not sure if I was going to make it. Thankfully, I did. Okay, still close by, we've got a Panera, we've got an AT&T store. And I will say, if you're thinking of moving to the area, it seems that Verizon is usually our best cellular carrier in the area. Um, I mean, some of the other ones, they work, but I've just heard from a lot of people. We personally are with Verizon. We've had a great experience with Verizon. They have good signal pretty much everywhere you go. Some of the other ones, not so much. And then over here in the standalone, you see the Santino's pizza and there's a Moe's. There are two Santinos in Pace. There is this one here, and then there's another one up at 5 Points that's been there for a super long time. They do pizza and grinders. So grinders are like their sandwiches, absolutely delicious. I'd say this is one of my favorite pizza places. My absolute favorite pizza place is in Milton. It's the Boomerang Pizza. So I'd say these are like my top two. Okay, so now we've come across the street, still on the south side of Highway 90, and we are kind of across from the Target Plaza. So over here, there is a Domino's. Let's see, what is that right next to? I've never gone into that store right next to the Domino's. This is another nail shop I love to go to. So I will either go to this one or the nail room. There's a weight loss spot there. Taste Buds, delicious ice cream and milkshakes. Edward Jones, and then there's a chiropractor here. And then straight ahead, what we're looking at here is the side or kind of the back of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and that's their drive-through area there. So over here, still in the plaza, close to the Domino's, there's a donut shop. I'm not sure what the chop is. I think that's like a barber shop. Let's see, what is this? I have not been in here in the Panhandle. Haven't been in that one. Rock and Roll Sushi. We love going here. My husband and I will go on date night, usually Friday night. We love going to Rock and Roll Sushi. Okay, now we're crossing over to the north on the north side of Highway 90. So still kind of across the street from the Home Depot. So turning into this plaza, in the Dunkin' Donuts, it's a split. So it's a Baskin Robin and a Dunkin' Donuts. This is my current nail salon that I go to. And if you go here, make sure you ask for Ivy or her sister Kayla. I love them. There's a T-Mobile, Sports Clips. Let's see, this is an insurance company and batteries and bulbs. Then directly across is a Starbucks and a K jeweler. Okay, still on the north side of Highway 90, this is a new Aldi that they opened up. So Aldi is kind of like a no frills supermarket. You have to pay 25 cents. Well, you have to put in 25 cents to use a shopping cart and then you get it back. They've just built a Wendy's here. This is a Verizon store coming up. There's a Jersey Mike subs and a Five Guys hamburger place. Okay, so Zaxby's, we just passed them on the right. You can see KFC on the left there. There's a thrift store here on the right. This is where I go to get my oil changed on the right here. It's a super quick place. You pull in, you're usually in and out in about 15 minutes. There's a small church right here, Liberty Church. I believe they are moving though. Jimmy John's is on the right there, Hancock Bank. Wonderful Mexican restaurant on the left, La Hacienda. That is absolutely delicious. So here we are crossing over. This is going to be East Spencer Field right here. And so typically, oh, okay, there's a Popeyes there, Advanced Auto Parts on the left. There's an attorney here, Dan Stewart on the left. Nikko's is really good, hibachi and sushi. Let's see what else. There's some medical offices right here on the left. And there are neighborhoods right off of Highway 90 as well. So some of those streets that you're seeing go into neighborhoods. This plaza here has Socio's Pizza, has a dog grooming shop. I haven't had their pizza, but I've heard it's really good. There's a jujitsu spot right there on the right. Another U-Haul rental center on the left there. And right next to that is a Firehouse Sub on the left. If you ever need to rent equipment, Champion Rental is a wonderful spot to rent all sorts of equipment that you could need. And they are, I will say, right there on the right with the red roof. I've also rented Penske moving trucks from there, and you see the trucks there. They end up being way less expensive than the U-Haul. There's a storage on the left. Some rental apartments there on the right. In the plaza on the left here, there's an Armed Forces Recruiting Center. Henry Holmes is located there, Pizza Hut. On the right, there's a Winn Dixie. There's a Chinese buffet restaurant, Grand Buffet, Subway, Little Caesars Pizza, Nail Salon, Hardees. If I didn't say Hardees yet, I'm not sure if I did or didn't. Over here, Burger King on the right. Superior Granite on the left, great place to get your granite. SS Dixon Primary School, that's going to be like your K4 up to second grade. And then third through fifth is going to be Dixon Intermediate up on education. So this plaza on the left here has a grocery outlet, great spot to get meats. They have a little antique shop. They have a jewelry store. They have a Family Dollar there. This place on the right, Advanced Tire, great place if you need work done on your car. They're reasonable, affordable, honest. We just passed Sonic on the left. Let's see what else. Pace Assembly Church. We used to go here right up until COVID, and then we had moved to Milton. We wanted something closer to home. They have an amazing kids ministry. So if you have kids from like toddlers up to high schoolers, Pastor T and Miss Lauren do a phenomenal job there with the young ones. This is a new shop that just opened up on the left. It's like a home decor type of store. Walgreens and CVS are here at this corner. This is Chamuckla that we're passing. And then the tax collect DMV is just up here on the right if you need to go get your driver's license, your tags for your car. Baptist Medical Park right here on the right. Taco Bell on the right. There's a little country market here, and they sell a bunch of like outdoor chairs and some outdoor furniture there. This plaza here has some offices. Not sure if they still have a pharmacy. They used to have a pharmacy there. Coming up, there's a plaza on the left that has like a Philly. Oh, right here on the left, there's some food trucks that I've heard are delicious for like Mexican food. There's a medical park there on the right. On the left, there's our friend has a hair salon. There's a Philly sub sandwich. Hartman Studio does great pictures if you need your pictures done. Oops Bowling Alley, and they have a really fun arcade there. So as you can see, we've kind of passed most of the shops. So we're still driving on 90. We're almost going to get to Woodbine. But most of the shops are kind of clumped together where the Target was at, where the Publix was at. Everything is kind of right in that area. So there's a McDonald's right at the corner of Woodbine and Highway 90 across from this Raceway gas station. There is a Ronnie's Car Wash right behind the Raceway, and that is the bridge to go across to Pensacola. So now we're going to hop up to the 5 Point intersection. So if you live, let's say, somewhere off of Quintet, Berry Hill, Chumuckla, Woodbine Road, this is a newer Publix plaza that got put in, and there's a little Tokyo Hibachi restaurant there. So this makes it super convenient because, like, when I lived in Stonebrook, this wasn't there. And so I had to drive all the way to Walmart, which was probably about 15 minutes. So Stonebrook is right across there. They're building a little drive-through coffee shop, is that built standalone building you see there. They're also building a medical park here on the left. I forgot to mention there's an urgent care now, really close to like Highway 90 and Woodbine. And then this is the other plaza, the other two plazas right here. So we're going to turn into this one on the right, but on the left there's a Domino's and Santino's Pizza. And then in this plaza, there's a Subway, there's a gym, there is a karate studio. And I believe the way this gym is set up, it's like a 24-hour gym where you use your fob to get in anytime. There's a nail salon here. There is also a Chinese restaurant, and there is a fusion wine store. They sell wine, I think, and spirits as well. Massage place. The orange and white is Whataburger right across. So I hope you've enjoyed this driving tour through Pace. If you have questions about moving to the area, let us know. We'll put all of our contact information down below. We would love to help you if you're looking to buy a home in the area or if you're looking to sell a home. Either way, my husband and I would love to help you. Thanks so much for watching.